going to get destroyed today. Some people are going to get destroyed today. I saw that creepy video with it looked like there was a kid handcuffed to the floor. That shit's pretty creepy, man. I don't know what was going on in that video.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Cannot recreate a rainbow in a house without a concave mirror.
Could you? What about in a garage?
Oh my god!
Would
Just show what you're gonna show.
Would it work in a garage without a convex, whatever mirror?
Show what you're gonna show, bro. So
All
I
right.
can eat crow.
Here you go. You got.
I love putting my foot in my mouth, bro.
You got this kid on the floor. You've got. I think it's a PVC pipe sticking up with little holes in it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Is that a picture live from your basement, McToon?
No.
Okay.
You said.
I was just gonna say I wouldn't call the cops if it was, but I would just pray for you. You know that you let him go.
Yeah. All right.
I'm just saying though.
So here you go. Got a pipe with a valve on it, and then I think he's got a pan.
Does that kid have a shackle around his leg?
I don't think so. Disgusting and
Tim.
vile monster. Yeah.
James sent me the video, man.
Yeah. Yep.
Dude, it looks bad, dude. That's like some Pizzagate type shit.
Yeah. We want to get off of here right now, Matthew. You want to get the hell off of here if you're going to be accusing me of that? You absolute fucking monster. That's it, right, Ryan? Ryan, this ends right now.
Dude.
Right now. Yeah, we want to get off of here right now, Matthew. You want to get the hell off of here if you're going to be accusing me of that? You absolute fucking monster.
Here because we want to talk about something that happened like about a year ago, something like this, like 11 months ago, something, you know.
Yeah.
And you were invited, you know, into some podcast with McToon. It was on McToon channel, right?
No, it was through the Modern Day Debate.
Oh, okay. And and what happened is that you had you were referring to a video there, so I don't understand where that video came from. It was from a previous podcast or something, previous thing.
Yeah, it was there was something going on. It was I was supposed to have a partner on that debate, and
okay.
I'm not sure what happened, but from what I gather, McToon and that guy, Flatter Day Saint, had some kind of bad communication or something about something that they were talking about. Like McToon had showed a video on his channel, and the guy was making comments, like observations, about the video he was showing. And that had made McToon upset. Like what the guy's observation was, or his opinion of the video.
That video comes from, actually McToon's computer, right? That means he took it.
Well, he didn't make it. From the recording, he says it's someone else's video. But yeah, he was showing that video to that guy. And then the guy had observations about it that McToon didn't like.
Okay.
And then because of that guy, he wasn't going to be my partner. Okay, and I didn't really understand what was going on. And so they sent me that video to try to explain, like maybe that he thought the guy was talking trash about McToon or something. But then when I saw it, I also thought it looked kind of weird. You know, like why would they be putting that video? And no one ever accused McToon either. No one said he did anything.
we're gonna watch that video. So who made that video? Who made it? Do you know?
No idea.
Okay, so McToon has a video, and in that video, we can see that there is a child in a grim basement, and we can see this is a weird picture, weird video, because he's got that in his computer. So it's possible that McToon did that video. We don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, he says he didn't make it. It's someone else's.
Yeah.
So that's all the only information we have.
But it doesn't mention who made it, right?
Yeah, he does not mention who makes it.
So the thing is that in the video, so you can see that there is a child. The child looks like if he has shackles or something on the floor, but I didn't see them clearly. But it looks like he's tied somehow. He cannot move from the hold in that place. And it's
just what it looks like. Yeah, it looks like that. It's so strange.
So I tell you something. First of all, that picture there that video there is very suspicious, because it shows a kid into a grim, half-lit basement. It looks like he's having shackles on him and is on the floor. If you look at the video, you can see that there are like some leaks of some kind of liquid, some water, something not too far away from him. So that's, first of all, that's not an environment for a kid. Kid, you should put him in on a carpet with toys, with light and everything. So that's not the correct environment, for a kid. But anyhow, the thing is that what is even more suspicious is McToon himself. And I tell you why. Because at one point, the guy, talking to him, I don't know his name. What's his name? The guy that talks with McToon about the video. Remember
the guy who originally he showed that to was the guy Latter-day Saints. He was going to be my partner originally.
Okay. So the guy says to McToon, does that child have shackles on him? And he says, I don't think so. That's not an answer. It's not a same person's answer. Normally somebody's saying, normal. Say, what? Are you kidding me? What shackles? Come on.
Exactly. Yeah.
What is that?
I thought that was pretty strange too. Like I did think that was strange. Like nonchalant. Like he didn't even think about it. Like I don't think so.
Yeah. I don't think so. That means it's possible. But
I
don't think so. You
like
understand?
it's possible. Oh gosh, yeah, that's true.
And that doesn't move him. Doesn't move him at all. It's possible. He doesn't care. So that's already, a sign that is not that guy is like insane. Now, after that, when you start arguing with him, like when you tell him that, actually it's true that the video looks like a Pizzagate, type shit situation. and then he goes crazy. But before to analyze how he goes crazy, what happens is that he could simply explain what that kid was doing there. If it was my kid, and I say, okay, it's my kid, like playing with in the garage, or the neighbor's kid, that I'm babysitting us, just give an answer. But doesn't give any answer, and he gets off on you, and he calls you a fucking monster. So check it out. This is very important to analyze, what he says, because the question you're asking don't deserve such an insult. It might deserve something like you're a fucking liar, or you should be ashamed of yourself, but a fucking monster, that doesn't make you a monster to just ask a question. A monster would be the person involved into having a kid tied in a basement. So I have to tell you something. I want to tell you something about the snake in the Torah. That's very important because most people don't know. They don't even understand it because most people don't read Hebrew. But let me tell you something. God's justice is perfect. God, when He judges people, He judges people in a perfect way. And at that point, when you see that in the Eden Garden, God punishes, the snake, the woman, and Adam, you see that God, gives a chance to Adam to explain himself, and then He gives a chance to the woman to explain, herself. But apparently, He doesn't give the snake a chance to explain himself. And, even in Judaism, even a murderer that you catch, red-handed, well, he's got he should have the right to be able to explain himself. So that always bothered me to say that, how come God just punished the snake without having, hurt him? Now the thing is that, when you analyze the text over there, you understand that, the snake was hurt. Because you see, there is three people there. You have the snake, you have Adam, and you have the woman. And I say people because the snake is not like the Satan, or it's not like an angel, or some kind of weird demon or some shit. It's a man. Because he gets punished, that means he's responsible, that means he has free will, that means he's a man. So that guy there, what happens is that he bears the same name than Adam. How do I know that? When God, or the Lord, Elohim in Hebrew, said, let's make man, let's make Adam, then He says, and they should rule, on the, fishes of the sea and on and on. But it doesn't say, and he should rule, and they should rule. That means that when it talks about Adam, it talks in plural. That means that it's at least two people or more. It's never like one. Then there's another verse, I'll make it appear, after that says clearly that God called them Adam. He called their name Adam the day He created them. So now most people can believe, that you're talking about the wife, the woman and Adam. No, that's not possible. Because the woman, first of all, was never called Adam. She was called wife or woman right away, and then she was called Hava. And then in Hebrew, she was never created. She was built, because in Hebrew it's written by Venetaisha. That means He built, that rib there into a woman. So it's very precise. That means that actually you have like two men called Adam, and this is very hard to explain, and because now we're getting into depth. But what my point is here is this: if you come back to the punishment, okay, so you have God asking Adam, "Where are you?" And then Adam, answers, and he says, "Well, I saw that I was naked, and I hid, it was in the trees of the garden." And then he keeps on talking to the same person, and he asks him, "But how do you know that you were naked? Did you eat from that tree that I told you not to eat from?" And then the one that answers is not the first Adam, is the snake, and he says, "The woman that you put next to me, She gave me the fruit and I ate. You see, it's not the same person. The first one is like modest, is shy. It's just, I saw that I was, naked and I went and I hid. But the second one is aggressive. It's going to accuse God and accuse a woman. It's your fault because you put the woman next to me, and it's her fault because she gave me. It's not the same guy. So this is important.
That's an interesting concept. Like it could have been like multiple people then, like not just one person.
Of course. So
I have thought about that. Really quick, Sam. I have thought about that. Having conversations, like there might have been other people. Like Adam was a very special person, right? Like he was the created one, like a special one. But there might have been other beings.
Well, Cain says to God, everybody that's going to find me is going to kill me. So who are those people if there's only 3 or 4 guys there? So
exactly. I thought about that too. Like who were his wives, right? Like who did he take as wives?
Exactly. So the thing is that I just wanted to make that point there. Why? Because it gives you the attitude of the snake, his nature, before to get accused, because he sees that it's coming to him. Before to get accused, he jumps in the conversation and accuses everybody else of his own, defect, of his own sins. That's the way they do it. And this is what I wanted to tell you, because you see that what McToon is doing here is actually accusing you of something that should that should be proper to the guy that's responsible to have that kid in that basement. You understand? That's not normal. It's like he's putting on you or his own face, or another guy's face, his body's face. I don't know who else. But you see, to call you fucking monster, this is exactly what we should have called him. If we realize that he doesn't care about the kid, if he's involved into this, he'll be a fucking monster. So he accuses you of what he knows that he is, or he knows that, you understand? And
like he was exploding at me, and I was honest about not knowing why I was sent the video, not knowing what was happening. And all I could see is that there's some strange video at the core of this argument or whatever, right? And then to just say, yeah, it looks bad. It's like, who cares? If it's nothing, why would they care so much? Why would he explode so much and insult me like that?
There is something weird. Well, I'm trying now to focus on that McToon, because to see, to see everything, about him from all the different angles I can look at him from, and the thing is that his attitude is more than suspicious. It's not normal. He should have explained. He should have, it's not normal. It's not the attitude of somebody that's innocent. He has an attitude of somebody that is guilty.
Yeah,
guilty of what? I don't know.
He was assuming that I was accusing him.
No,
he was assuming that.
Yeah.
Right? Like in his mind, he was thinking that I'm accusing him of something, but I wasn't. And his crony, Craig, to fight the flat Earth, he also was saying like, "Oh, you accused my friend. You called my friend this," and I corrected him too. I said, "No, I did not." But do you see how their mind works?
No problem.
You know what? They think they're getting accused.
Yeah. Oh no, they just want to make you uncomfortable. It's a tactic, because they are uncomfortable now, because they are being highlighted as people that are like not, normal. So now they're gonna try to reverse the situation in making you feel bad, in falsely accusing you, because they know that you don't accuse them, but it doesn't matter. So all this that spirit, that evil spirit there, it comes from somewhere, And I wanted to just add up something about the Torah. Most people say, "Oh, you know what? We all brothers because we all come from Adam and Eve. We all come from them." And that cannot be more wrong, because if we all come from Eve, that's normal because she's the mother of all living. Some people come from Adam, and others come from the snake. And this is what you have to understand. And the thing is that and you can detect, you can distinguish those people by that nature there. If you understand the nature of the snake, the way it behaves in the Torah and everything, you can see these people behave the same, the same spirit.
I just see how crazy he acted. Like, that's what I don't understand. How could someone just explode?
Because it's involved. Because it's involved into that shit. Because it's involved into that. If he got crazy like this, he's involved. At certain levels, involved into some shit, some shit. He's involved and he doesn't want to be discovered.
Well, what I see, it's I think you mentioned it just now about the spirit of the people. Like, I see the ugliness that they have in their heart. Like, you saw my debate with Craig. You saw nothing but hate. You know, insulting my mom, insulting me, telling me I'm worthless as a human.
Numbers can be manipulated, but logic really can't be manipulated.
Well, I'd agree with you as Matthew, but then we'd both be morons.
Instead of just yourself?
I have done over 1,030 Flat Earth debates. I've seen this much Flat Earth evidence.
Well, you'd probably say that, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, I've noticed. I've looked. I've asked several times. Like I kept asking you, dumbass, to present evidence, and you just went...
Oh, yeah, I can see it. Oh, I can tell. Wow, you've done such great research, Craig.
Oh, yeah, I do. I actually do research, yes. Yeah.
Wow.
In you, and you're not human.
I'm not human. You're a Nazi. You're a fucking Nazi, Craig. That's the insult I want to give you. You're a fucking Nazi.
You're not human. You're like a human-shaped pile of
That's
poop.
the insult I want to give you. You degraded me, my family, other flat earthers, and you say I'm not a human? You're a fucking Nazi.
That's the same thing like McToon said. You know, I'm a fucking monster. Right? I'm garbage. All flat earthers are... They say all flat earthers are garbage. We're dumb. You know, we shouldn't have jobs. We shouldn't have this. We shouldn't have kids. We shouldn't get married. Yeah, that's why I told Craig he's a fucking Nazi.
Of course, the same thing. You know, Nazis. You know, all these people are the same thing.
Yeah, it's like a general term for people who they just don't care about anyone. They want their goal accomplished. You know, then they just have nothing but hate. So it's like a general term that we use to describe people like that, like heartless people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is terrible, but that's what I noticed. For McToon to act that way towards me over nothing, that's like he has ugliness in his heart.
Of course.
All those people, they got ugliness in their heart. Some of the Globers don't. Some of them, they're intellectual. You know, they have PhDs or whatever. You know, they don't hate flat earthers. It's an intellectual thing. But some of them, yeah, they just have poison. And that's all they do, and they make money with their poison by hating flat earth, which is what I don't understand, because if they had a channel where they hated trans people, that would get shut down. Or if they hated vegan people, and they were saying how stupid vegan people are and how vegan people should not have a job or something, it would get shut down. But for some reason, only flat earth is getting attacked like this. And I'll say it's because we are the biggest threat to the New World Order.
Exactly.
I say it like that. Flat earth unites everybody, every different type of person. You know, it's just people are honest and they're just admitting that, yes, the earth is flat. It's not moving. The controllers hate it. So the controllers hire actors. I think they're actors. You know, people like the Globe Trolls that they get paid to go on YouTube and make hate videos.
Yeah.
Because who else, what other groups get that? Like, what other group can you think of right? Than flat earthers, right?
Exactly.
Nobody. Only flat earthers. That's because
Exactly.
we're a threat. You know, we're a threat, and I like the idea of all flat earthers in a way kind of uniting somehow. You know, even though we're all kind of different, spread out across the earth, like if there's a way we can all kind of unite, I would like that. Some good ideas.
Yeah. But I believe we're getting close to that. But it's gonna be like it's not gonna be without a fight. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
I'm wondering what they're gonna do next. Like will they start doing bad things to flat earthers, like trying to arrest us?
Next is to make us illegal, to have false flag operations, killings and everything. You're gonna have a guy that's gonna, try to put a bomb in the United Nations there. He's gonna say I'm a flat earther. All kinds of shit like this. They have they can turn a million people. Secret services are like experts in doing this shit. So they can do like this. Yeah.
I hope not, though. I hope not.
We have to expect everything. That's why I told you we have to have a structure, an organization. We have to be organized because this is going to protect us at the end. Because everything we will be able to do, we'll do as an organization with thousands and millions of people, not as individuals left and right. Because as long as you individuals, you won't be able to fight or to defend yourself. But as a coalition of people, we can. So that's what I'm trying to do with the alliance.
I think one idea would be to bring awareness to the hate speech aspect. Like identify that there is a massive amount of hate speech against flat earthers, and bring the compare that to hate speech in general that is not accepted. That's, I think, one goal if there's any sort of flat earth political movement, to bring awareness to that.
The thing is that, besides hate speech, you have also, how do you call it, means that are being put in place in order to discredit flat earth. And, you have so much that's being invested, to discredit us. That's not normal.
Yes.
Like it's not like, if we're just like stupid or crazy, so why do you care so much into investing in improving it? Just to take care of other crazy people. There's a lot of other crazy people, stupid people,
Because, like I said, the flat earth is truth, and that's what they want to hide. That's why they attack people. That's why they attack people in the comment section. That's why, like, I'll get hate messages from time to time from people that see my debates, and they just
that confirms that we're right. We're on the right path.
Yeah, I mean, like when it comes to globers, I don't really care about individual globers. I attack the globe theory. That's what I do. I mean, I don't waste time about any of the individual people, but I see that's why they want to attack me, because I put myself on the shows to debate. I go on other people's shows to kind of talk about flat earth, and they hate it.
The thing is that, if they attack the individuals, they can stop the idea, the ideology. That's why I believe that the TFP thing was not made, to prove, that there was a 24 hours in Antarctica. It was made to implode the flat earth movement, because if you have no flat earth movement, this is like divided and, imploded. So, that's it. It's over with the flat earth theory.
But that's how they messed up. They thought people look at Jaron or Austin as leaders, or like Dave Weiss. He's not a leader. These people are just YouTube people talking.
Yeah. They're like agents or businessmen or some shit. I know. And it hurt me to realize it, but I had no choice than to accept it. I checked it out because it's like the attitude is like clearly explosive.
Yeah, because people like they're looking at the Earth saying, yeah, it's flat, you know, and then all of a sudden they just want to believe the Earth is a globe quickly. And they changed also. I'm not going to forget that they changed over the summer because this thing was a big production they did. And it didn't work. People saw right through it. People saw right through it. They saw every mistake and they just rejected it. And then now that guy Will Duffy is going on different shows doing damage control.
Yeah.
And it's just not working. And it's great. It is great. Because think about the fake moon landing. It took people years to put together how they faked it. It took many years of people showing how the mistakes were and putting it all together. That took decades. But the final experiment, they exposed it the same day.
Yeah.
The same day they went live, and we saw those green screen glitches. It was the very first day. That thing was dead on arrival.
Yeah, of course.
And that's the best we had.
And we knew it anyways. We knew that they cannot prove it. You know, they cannot prove shit.
Yes,
exactly. Somehow they're gonna have to fake it. We know that. The reason,
On one of my debates, I explained how it was impossible to have the 24-hour sun in Antarctica. So even before it started, I said, yeah, they're gonna lie because it's impossible. And then what did they do? They lied and faked it because it's impossible.
Well, that's also another thing about McToon, about that video, is that we know that he's a liar and a scammer because he was involved into the TFE shit there. Everything is like fake, and he's pretending that everything is is clean and everything is like nothing was fake. So we know he's a liar and we know that he's a bad guy. So again, that adds up to towards a direction that he might be involved somehow, with that type of business there with kids. I don't know, but
yeah,
I wouldn't keep a video with a kid like this in my computer. It's like it's too weird. Or I wouldn't keep it. I would just ask questions in order for me to be able to answer the questions because it looks so bad.
Yeah, and if people said it looks bad, you could just say that was just one of his friends or whatever, or he got it off the internet, because he said it's not his video. So I don't understand why he would get so upset.
Exactly. Yeah.
Ask him that, like, dude, it's not your video, right?
Yeah.
But he just exploded, and that's his reaction is priceless.
Yeah.
Priceless, just to see who he really is, to see the monster that he really is.
Exactly. You touched a nerve there.
Yeah, it's like that's what I don't get.
Take it easy.
Yeah, you do. Take it easy, man. Great talking with you. I'll see you later.